さて、この旅のゲームはどう転ぶのか。
I'm not going to lie, I'm very curious to see how this goes. Also, I'm sorry if this video is a bit late. I did mention 2 weeks ago that those 2 weeks were going to be very busy, and now those 2 busy weeks are over, but that also caused this recording today to be late, since this is the first recording that's not recorded in advance again.
委ねるもよし、抗うもよし。
I shall try to look at this differently, since, especially in the second game, but in both of them, they really made it seem like Beatrice and the magic were all powerful, but now we've actually seen that Ginzo as a sorcerer is just way more powerful than he initially appears.
いずれにせよ、わしに残されたわずかの命をトスに値する実に楽しい宴よ。
In a dimly lit study, occasionally brightened by lightning, Ginzo kept mumbling and laughing to himself. On the antique clock with the intricate design that had been sitting on his desk, the 2 overlapping hands tilted to the right and began to slide. The measure of time had counted up to 24, had returned to 0, and had begun to count back again.
時の刻みとは残酷なものよ。24を数えるために1日をかけてたどり着き、そして再び0に戻る。23時59分までは確かに数えただろう。しかし、24時にたどり着くことはできたのだろうか。たどり着けず、再び0時に戻ったと考えれば、それは何とも虚しいことよ。
But perhaps a person's life is the same. You live aiming for a perfect 24, and in the instant you reach it, you return to 0. People will probably praise the departed, saying that he did reach 24, but he most certainly did not. In the end, he's a 0.
わしは違うぞ。わしは生きて24にたどり着く。そここそが黄金鏡。ベアトリーチェの住処なのだから。
Ginzo had been fumbling around with some tarot cards for some time. It looked as though he was trying to define his own luck with a contest, doing it over every time he didn't like the result. The most forbidden action in tarot reading is trying to predict the same thing twice. To do so ridicules the results of fortune telling. It also desecrates those beings higher than humans that give revelations through the tarot cards. However, Ginzo knew tarot cards shouldn't be used twice because, since they're nothing more than a random number generator, reading them twice will naturally cause a different result to appear. Therefore, reading them twice was only forbidden to preserve the mystique of the tarot cards' results. However, it didn't mean that Ginzo didn't take tarot reading seriously. Ginzo's interpretation of tarot reading was done in a completely different way. That was to repeat the reading over and over, without giving up in the slightest until he reached the result most favorable to him. The mark set for this most favorable result would vary, but when he demanded the most favorable result in a strictly literal sense, it was the same as a simple roulette of luck, where he seeked an arithmetic miracle. However, Ginso used miracles of numbers as the basis for his magical power, so this functioned perfectly well as a magical ritual. In other words, until the result he desired appeared perfectly, he would strive to repeat the tarot readings over and over with conviction, turning the feelings of his heart into prayers. That when they reached the heavens, they would be sublimated in the results. This was Ginso's personal magical interpretation. Therefore, even though Ginso's tarot cards were no different from those generally used, the way in which they were used was completely different. Maybe this time Ginso will be one of the 6 that are offered as a sacrifice in the first twilight. Ginso stopped his hands for a second. He seemed not to be getting the results he wanted. On the contrary, bad cards that shouldn't show up so often appeared repeatedly. Well, that's RNG for you. And continue to interfere with the miracle Ginso wished for. Ginso seemed to have received some revelation that was different from normal, but judging by the unlucky cards scattered across his desk, it was difficult to imagine that the omen had been a good one. For a while, Ginso closed his eyes tightly, pondering something. Then, as the thunder roared, he made up his mind about something, took the telephone receiver and dialed. In front of the entrance hall, Shannon's once grinning face had been cooled off by the frigid air. She had thought that Joyce's proposal would surely come sooner or later. It was as though she hadn't prepared herself mentally, and she had answered by nodding. Had she been reckless because of her youth? Should she have thought about the future more seriously? I wonder. If my immediate reply, I can think I'm a cheap girl. If I'd at least waited until tomorrow morning, would that at least have shown him I was taking this seriously? And that she'd already received a ring from George, and get fidgeting in embarrassment? I should have done this. I should have done that. As she did, she heard the sound of footsteps splashing through puddles, and then immediately chased away the emotions welling up inside her.
Genji-sama? Kanon-kunも。すみません。すぐに戻らなくて、
She grew stiff, thinking she'd surely be scolded for spending too much time in her secret lovers meeting with George.
シャン、親方様が至急書斎へ来るようにとの仰せだ。急ぐ。
Is this about Ginso writing his will?
はい、かしこまり。一体何事なの？
不吉な予感がするってさ。
That reminds me of the second part, which I titled Misfortune is Coming.
自分で儀式を起こしておいて都合のいい話さ。
大田に気取られぬよう裏から入る。足音に気をつけ。
はい、姉さん注意して。姉さんは賑やかだから。
Alan was especially good at hiding his footsteps, just like a cat. Just able to suddenly be there without anyone noticing, leave in the same way. For example, even though he stepped in puddles, the sound he made was far smaller than that of the rain hitting them. Benji had also abilities of that kind, or rather those servants' called furniture was supposed to be like that. Just like how desks and closets go unnoticed by members of the family. These servants also held it as a great virtue to just suddenly be there whenever they were needed, almost as though they were summoned. Compared to that, Shanna's footsteps so strongly asserted themselves. She was also trying to hide the footsteps, but compared to Kanon and Genji, well, you could say she was a little more boisterous. Eventually, they reached the back door and the three of them entered the mansion. Immediately, they thought they felt something. It was different from a sense of smell, and it seemed to hit the depths of their noses. This hard to describe sensation, which you might call a sixth sense, allowed them to perceive that something was different than usual.
源氏様。
急ぐぞ。
That sensation made it feel as though a tense something was pressing in around them. Realizing that, the three of them dashed up the stairs, heading for Ginzo's study, while still hiding their footsteps. Wow, this is getting really tense right off the bat. When they dashed up the stairs, that smell of sweet poison, particularly to Ginzo's study, reached their noses.
いかがなさいましたか、源氏様。
結界が死んでいる。
Meaning, the protective charm around the barrier, or around the doors, the same that caused Beatrice to burn her hands on the doorknobs, that's gone? Just like that? Which means we've seen in the first episode that allegedly, and I said allegedly because I still can't tell if it was magic or not, because I have to keep an open mind, but allegedly Natsuki was spared in the first episode because she had that charm around the doorknob from the inside of her door. After hearing Kanon's words, she looked at the door to the study. A scorpion pattern was engraved on the doorknob. Powerful ward against magic. So, if he is not protected against, well, magic, then does that mean Ginzo is indeed one of the first 6 sacrifices? The final barrier is protected Ginzo himself. It had been broken. Of course, there was no change to the doorknob that the eye could see. However, those who could understand things people couldn't perceive were able to recognize that a dramatic change had occurred.
親方様。親方様。源氏でございます。ここをお開けください。
And she called in this way after knocking several times, but there was no answer from the study.
シャノン、背中を守れ。カノン、室内を探れ。
はい。
Alan put his ear against the door, searching for a presence inside the study. To protect the backs of the pair watching the door, Shanna faced the other way, ready for the unexpected.
親方様は いらっしゃられるはずです。ですが、静かすぎます。
ご無事だということか。
いいえ。
If he summons the servants to his room urgently and he's not entering, of course that does mean he's not safe.
静かが過ぎます。
まさか、そんな。
親方様。扉を失礼させていただきます。
And he pulled a gold key out of his pocket. It was the only key to the city that existed, other than the one Kenzo held. He stuck it in the keyhole and turned it heavily. At first glance, that seemed to prove that it was a sturdy lock. However, now that the barrier had been destroyed, the door might also have been left open from the viewpoint of anyone with magical power. The heavy sound just now meant that the door had been opened, even for humans.
失礼いたします。
As Genji respectfully bowed his head, and Kano's sense of tension grew tighter, and Shannon trembled, and entered the study. They immediately discovered Genzo's figure. He was sitting on the reception sofa so that his back faced them, and he noticed the person sitting across from him, and again bowed deeply. Shannon also noticed that person, but he didn't bow his head. He stood in front of Shannon and spread out his arms, blocking the way to her. So without even seeing that person's face, Shannon already had a good idea who it was. Must be Beatrice.
お越しでございましたか。ベアトリーチェ様。
源氏か。
That's weird. Why would she appear already? That's wouldn't say suspicious, but
なかなかに早いな。やはり家具は主の呼びかけに素早く応える方が良い。こやつとは大違いだ。
ロノエ様もお越しでしたか。
Kenji directed his greeting towards the thin darkness behind and to the right of Beatrice, where there shouldn't have been anything. Even Gunnar and Shannon would never have imagined that someone was there. However, the darkness responded immediately and praised Kenji's eyesight.
相変わらずさすがです。だいぶの久しぶりになりますね。それにしても老けましたね。それだけの弱いを重ねましたか。充実した日々を過ごしております。ロノエ様におかれましても、ますます充実されておりますようお見受けいたします。ええ、おかげさまです。そしてシャノンも久しぶりですね。君は随分と美しくなった。そして随分と強くなったようですね。
Oh yes, Shannon is quite powerful.
良いことです。
ありがとうございます。
姉さん、あいつは一体。
カノン君とは会うのは初めてになりますね。私はベアトリーチェ様の家具頭を任されておりますロノウエと申します。
I know I keep going back to that word. Interesting, but I guess it makes sense since I did speculate in my thoughts on episode 2 that Beatrice might be, I wouldn't say a victim, but not in charge of this whole roulette thing. And I guess this being a ceremony that Ginzo started, would make sense that both Ginzo and Beatrice are, I wouldn't say dependent on the roulette, but one doesn't have a bigger advantage over the other, I would think. But I guess they're both here to see how the game plays out. What I meant to say was they're both game players without being the game master, I guess.
源氏さんの古い馴染みですよ。あなたと同じに私も家具です。使える主は異なりますが。
The dance color didn't disappear from Cannon's face in the slightest. Depending on the master furniture served, it might be kind or brutal or anything else. If this person claimed to be furniture serving the hated Beatrice, then he must be despicable as well. That's honestly quite a leap.
わらわもすっかり嫌われたものだ。坊主憎ければ今朝までなんとかとはよく言ったものよ。
Beatrice openly sneered at Cannon's hate-filled face. Then Cannon finally realized. Beatrice and Ginzo were having a chess game across the reception table. Edgar's hand even quivered. He was holding his head with both hands, his eyes closed tight, as he contemplated his next move. Or was he in anguish?
親方様。
わらわが金蔵に伝えたのは2つ。良い知らせと悪い知らせだった。良い知らせは儀式を終えずしてわらわと再会できる幸運を得たこと。
Something I did not expect, honestly.
悪い知らせは 金蔵が儀式の一番最初の生贄に選ばれてしまったことだ。
Okay, so I was right about that. I do wonder, how can you tell when you've been selected?
こればかりはわらわにもどうしようもない。実に気まぐれにルーレットにて決めたのだから。
嘘をつけ。もてあそんで殺しているくせに。
よしてカノン君。
さて金蔵、そろそろ負けを認める気になったのか？これにてわらわとの長きにわたる勝負は決着だな。
At a glance, it was hard to make out the situation on that chaotic chessboard. However, judging by Ginzo's anguish and Beatrice's malicious confidence, it seemed to be over already.
是非もなし。これもまた一興か。
わらわもだ。そなたとの勝負に決着がつくことは万感の思いあれど、もはや恩衆を超える。楽しかったぞ。退屈しない数十年であった。
Beatrice advanced her queen and made her final move, and that decided it.
チェックメイト。これがわらわからそなたへの手向けだ。心置きなく眠れ。
ふふふふ。うわははは。ははは。
Ginzo suddenly stood up and laughed like an opera singer facing a full crowd and spreading his arms. As though he had succeeded in a century-long plan. Holy shit! That laugh, that crimson. Crimson flames poured out from inside him, spitting even out of his mouth, ears and nose, and all at once his body was wrapped in hellfire. But Ginzo kept laughing. The more he laughed, the more the hellfire spewed from his entire body and began to char him. Those flames became a brilliant light, which dazzlingly shone on the various magic tools throughout the room, making their distorted shadows dance across the walls. Those shadows looked like the dead in hell, watching over Ginzo in ecstasy as he burned. And for one who had made a contract with the witch, it was an extremely fitting end, in accordance with those terms. After laughing and howling in the roaring flames for some time, Ginzo flopped to the ground as though he was a puppet whose strings had been cut. Those horrible blazing flames disappeared as though he had been completely burned up, and afterwards nothing remained but a festering and burnt corpse that one could hardly bear to look at. Wasn't he also burned to a crisp in the first episode? When he was found in the boiler room? Well, that escalated very quickly.
お前が言うか。ふさわしい死に方だと思っているくせに。
なぜお前が姿を現している？僕たちに何か用だとでも言うのか？
よしてカノン君、ベアトリーチェ様を挑発してはダメ。
すっかり怯えさせてしまいましたね。
わらわはつくづくカノンとは仲良くなれぬようだ。そう嫌いでもないというのにな。
Peters grinned and finally averted his gaze, obviously unhappy. His reaction was so different from what he wanted to do, and it made the witch and her butler laugh.
カノン、ベアトリーチェ様の御前であるぞ。言葉遣いに気をつけなさい。
ああ、構わぬぞ源氏。好きに言わせてやれ。わらわは寛大である。
何が寛大だ。
わらわは死にゆく者にはいつだって寛大である。
So were Genji, Kanon, and Shannon summoned quickly to the study because they were also selected? And I was taken aback by what that creepy laughter. Wait, this wasn't here just to take Ginzo's life. The first toilet required 6 sacrifices. Ginzo alone wasn't nearly enough. And I just casually walked in here. I don't think it would have mattered if you walked in here or not.
安心せよカノン。そなたらがここに訪れたから生贄に選ばれるのではない。生贄に選ばれているからこそここに呼ばれているんじゃないか。
Yeah, that's what I thought. So, Ginzo, Ganon, Shannon, Genji. Which is 4. Who are the other 2?
なんだと。
Your instincts were good enough to spot her meaning instantly. 6 sacrifices were required for the first twilight. As a Ginzo, how many more would you need to add up to 6? In his mention, the number 5 instantly made him think of the number of servants here.
それがお望みですか。
感謝せよ家具どもよ。そなたたちの苦難の日々は今宵ようやく終わりを迎えた。それを告げに訪れたわらわに感謝せよ。
かしこまりました。それをお望みでしたら。
源氏様。
Ninjas agreed to the witch's heartless announcement with his usual demeanor, without raising an eyebrow. I mean, it's Genji. He was always loyal to Ginzo and always prepared to give his life in service. So I guess that's to be expected of him.
親方様亡き後はベアトリーチェ様が我らの主。その求めに応じるのが我らの最後の務めだ。
シャノン。カノン。今日までよく使えた。そのロークもこれにて終わりだ。
源氏はさすがですね。同じ家具としてあなたを誇りに思いますよ。
シャノン、異論はないか。
Yes, I would think that she would have objections.
はい。
I mean, I think deep down she just wanted to be happy with George. Obviously.
ジョージ様から指輪を贈られたそうだが、それでもなお未練はないか。
はい。家具の身に過ぎた幸福でした。指輪を頂戴しただけで、私の思いはすでに達せられております。
And I couldn't take quite as much of a philosophical view as Genji. There probably were regrets left in her heart. She probably wanted to spend a little more of her time with the person she cared for, George. But she released herself from that, took a single deep breath, and a blank expression rose to her face.
それでよい。
シャノンがそこまでの落ち着きを得るとは少し驚きでした。
Ronave almost sounds disappointed.
あなたも家具として達観したようですね。
惚れた男と夜も共にできず、少しは悔し涙をこぼさんのか。退屈な女よ。
ベアトリーチェ様ごときにこの気持ちはわかりません。私たちの命をご所望でしたらどうぞお受け取りください。私たちは慎んでそのお務めを全うします。
それでいい。よくぞ言ったな。
ベアトリーチェ様の苦手なタイプのようで。
最近こやつめはだいぶ達観しよった。どうも前回いじめすぎたようだ。それを言ったらバトラもか。
Yes, you did.
わらわはまだぬるいのか、それとも追い詰め方が下手なのか。いずれにせよ面白みのないやつよ。しかしお前はまだわらわを楽しませてくれそうだよな、カノン。
カノン君。
Compared to the two who had taken a far-sighted approach, there was a painful anguish on Connon's face. Connon was still far too young to accept his demise after being told of it by a suddenly appearing witch.
カノン、わらわは退屈を何より嫌う。そしてお前を除く二人が素直に死を受け入れるもので面白くない。だからそなたにはわらわの期待を裏切らないでもらいたいものだ。
Maybe he will subvert your expectations. That's something that happens a lot in 2019.
僕を慰み者にしようというのか。
Connon realized that he was being provoked. However, no matter how furiously anger spurred him on, his opponent was a witch. It was furniture. He hadn't had a chance of victory from the beginning. But the witch was expecting that he would struggle in vain and writhe around. He was even looking forward to it. Just thinking about it was frustrating enough to get his blood boiling. It was disappointing the witch by refusing to resist, like the other two. The only way he could strike back at her. Possibly.
煉獄の七姉妹が長女ルシファー。
So, this is the third time that Canon is going to be staked by Lucifer.
いでよ。
傲慢のルシファー、ここに。
Oh, never mind, she's Pride. I thought Wrath was the one that would kill Canon, but I don't remember who that was.
カノン、家具に魔女と戦えというのも酷な話よ。そなたがいくら怒りに駆られようとも、勝算のない戦いでは希望も持てまい。
Then again, if this is already predetermined, then there's nothing he can do, so this fight is pointless as well, no matter who his opponent is. Would just seem to serve for Aetus's amusement to see how Canon would handle false hope.
無論、勝ち目のない戦いでは、わらわも退屈というもの。ならば、家具は家具。家具同士で決着をつけてはどうか。それならば、勝てる希望も持てるであろう。
恐れながらベアトリーチェ様、私がそのような出来損ないの家具に劣るようなことがありましょうか？
Canon did quite well against those goat heads, but then again, if they were to be compared to chess pieces, those goat heads would be the pawns, so that doesn't say much per se.
こんな可愛い子に私が万一にも負けるようなことなど。
我が家具、煉獄の七杭を打ち破ってみせよ。
And what? What if he can win? Does that mean he would be exempt from selection by the roulette? But that would contradict things, seeing that nobody is supposed to have control over the roulette.
見事打ち破ってみせたなら、そうだな。13人の生贄を逃れることのできる5人を、そなたに自由に決めさせてやろう。
Oh, that's cruel in its own right.
そなたの推薦する5人を、わらわは無条件にて黄金鏡に迎え入れる。それならばどうか？
Canon understood that he was being provoked. However, the witch's offer was very tempting. By this point, Canon couldn't care less about this evil ceremony the witch and the rest were trying to carry out. On the contrary, it was much more important that he remain alive so that he could be invited to the Golden Land and have his wish granted by Beatrice there.
そなたは家具は嫌だと泣いたな。そなたの望み、叶えてやろうぞ。枕を濡らしてまで望んだ人間の体を与えてやろうぞ。どうだ？そうすればジェシカとも結ばれるぞ。おお、ちょうどよい。黄金鏡へ招ける5人にジェシカとそなたを推薦すればよい。自分だけが幸せになることに抵抗があるならば、さらにシャノンとその思い人であるジョージを加えればよい。
But Shannon has already been selected by the cat.
義理があるならばさらに源氏も加えればよい。おお、これで5人だ。
You know, if it sounds too good to be true, then it's guaranteed to be too good to be true.
十分ではないか、カノン。これだけのご褒美があれば。そなたはわらわを退屈させはしないよな。
どうせ戯れよ。耳を貸す必要はない。
僕は嫌だ。姉さんはそれでいいの？
Beatrice couldn't hide her evil smile at those words.
僕は嫌だ。幸せになりたい。家具なんてもう嫌だ。人間になって普通の恋がしたい。僕も姉さんのように海が青いってことを知りたいんだ。
若いですね。羨ましい。
だから若者は好きなのだ。源氏、シャノンは下がれ。カノン、ルシファーは前へ。
仰せのままに。気に入らないわ。ベアトリーチェ様は無理でも私にだったら勝てるかもしれないという見下しが最高に気に入らないわ。
This was probably humiliating for Lucifer, but at the same time she was also happy. And she was lucky enough to have this adorable prey all to herself. Wasn't she also the least powerful or skillful out of all the sisters? And she's trying to keep that secret from her sisters.
恋、魔女の家具。いつまでも僕を見くびることができると思うな。
さあさバトラー、楽しい見せ物の時間であるぞ。
くそ、またおかしなことになりやがった。魔法バトルなんて認めてたまるかよ。
ほらほら、目をつむらずにちゃんと見ろよ。ほらほら、ほらほら。魔法だよ、家具だよ。そなたがどんなにわらわや魔法の存在を否定しようとも。ほらほら、ほらほらほらほら。こうして目の前でブオンブオンカキンカキンやられちゃ台無しだよな。ほらほらほらほら、もう思考なんて止めちまえよ。魔法はあるんだって。これはファンタジーなんだって。目を閉じるなよ、しっかり見ろよ。ほらほらほらほらほら。
畜生畜生畜生畜生。 魔性を認めない、魔法を認めない。でもこんなにあからさまにやられちまったらなんだっていやいいんだ。クソクソクソクソ。
ほーら、目を背けるなよ。しっかり見ろよ。魔法はあるんだよ。ファンタジーなんだよ。推理ごっことかやめちまえよ。
But playing detective is so fun, that's the reason why I play mystery visual novels.
知ってんだよ。ものを考えんの本当は苦手なんだろう。やめちまえやめちまえ。ほらほら、どうせファンタジー、どうせファンタジー。
うるせえうるせえうるせえ。俺に話しかけるんじゃね
こいつ意地になっちゃって、私になら勝てるなんて思い上がりをしたことを今すぐ床に這いつくばって謝ってごらんなさい。そうしたら特別に許してあげてもいいわよ。生きながら生皮を剥がして絶命するまで全身を鞭打ってのたうち回らすのを特別に許してあげてもいいわよ。可愛い子なんだから謝っちゃいなさいよ。そうしたらあなただけは最高に素敵な気分の中で優しく優しく行かせてあげる。
黙れ魔女の家具。お前と問答するつもりはない。
私なんか眼中にないというのね。気に入らないわ。畏怖を感じないその目。本当に気に入らないわ。
カノン君。
あやつ、サタンの時よりも筋がいいではないか。
だから人間は恐ろしいのです。
Alright, they mixed up Lucifer and Satan. Satan was the one that was wrath.
たまに魔女にまでなり、悪魔を執事扱いにしたりいたしますよ。
わらわはどちらを応援すればよいというのか。
こいつ私と互角に渡り合うというの？
僕を見くびるな。お前にそのおごりがある限り僕には決して勝てない。
私がこの煉獄の7姉妹が長女ルシファーを指して決して勝てないと？こんな思い上がりが
That was unexpected, but also really nice to see. Anna was desperately trying to stay alive, and he had a strong desire to become human. But Lucifer didn't feel anything stronger than a slight desire to play. So that led to an inevitable result. It was a result that could be reached by the power of humans. Power of the heart.
これまでだ。お前は僕に決して勝てない。
A glowing red curve extended straight out from Cannon's arm, pointing at Lucifer's throat, just beneath the tip of her chin.
何よこれ、この私がこんなの、何かの間違いよ。
As she ground her teeth in irritation, she tried to deny the truth right before her eyes. But no matter how much she believed in her own superiority, it didn't change the facts right in front of her.
ほう、やるなカノン。見事だ。わらわを退屈させなかった。それに比べわらわの家具のなんと情けないことか。
ルシファー、お嬢様を退屈させていますよ。
Ouch, that's one of the most dangerous things to be told.
やはりあなたには荷が勝ちすぎた相手でしたか？
失望するぞ、七食いの長女。
It would have seemed like a mere rebuke to an outsider. However, furniture serving the witch knew what kind of severe treatment was promised by that rebuke, and understood what had been left unsaid.
この出来損ない家具が！
She howled, abandoning her last bit of pride to make her body explode, exposing her true form. That form was a demon snake which bounded off the walls surrounding the room.
よくも私にここまで恥をかかせたな。殺す殺す殺す殺せ！このぬるまが私の姿をもはや追うこともできないくせに。もう遊ばないよ。本気で怒ったわよ。お前の心臓を一撃で貫いてやるよ。ぶっすりざっくり貫いて真っ赤な血の噴水を天井にまで届かせてやるよ。死ねー！
カノン君。
After flying about wildly for some time, with the speed approaching the limits of what a human eye could follow, Lucifer flew at Cannon's heart. She could tell that it was Cannon's body by the sweet taste of it, but she quickly noticed one thing: he hadn't pierced his heart.
ほう。
これだから人間は恐ろしい。紅茶はいかがですかな？
今はよい。紅茶もいらぬほどに面白い。
カノン君。
おごったな。
Did he stop it somehow?
だからお前は僕に勝てないんだ。
Blood was stained with dribbling blood. It really was Cannon's blood, but it wasn't flowing out of his chest. Cannon had sacrificed his own left hand to protect his heart. Lucifer was arrogant, even though she had been given enough time to realize that this was an opponent capable of cornering her. In her pride, she had believed him to be worthless. She had gotten careless. So, just as she had announced, she had aimed for his chest, trying to pierce his heart. Because she was arrogant, she hadn't even thought of aiming for somewhere other than the place she had announced. No, maybe she had thought about it a little. However, her pride would not allow her to aim for a different spot. After all, she was Lucifer of pride. Unknown, notwithstanding the pain, pressed two demon snakes sticking deep into his left hand strongly with his right hand and pulled it out. When she heard the sound of breaking bones and even more blood trickling down, Anna looked away reflectively. There was an air hole in the back of the pierced hand so big you could clearly see through the other side. Anna's face was filled with pain, but right now, it won without a doubt. The demon snake he was gripping with his right hand turned back into Lucifer again, but Kenna was now gripping exactly where her neck was. Oh, that face.
僕の勝ちだ。ベアトリーチェ。
Anna didn't hold back at all with the hand gripping Lucifer's throat. She had challenged him again after the fight. It had already been decided, and had no obligation to be considerate. But even so, Kana released the witch's furniture. Was it his naive humanism, his pity for another furniture? Or find a bit of respect to the witch? In any case, when she was released, Lucifer fell face down on the ground, wrenching and moaning over the pain in her throat.
O migoto desu yo, Kano. あなたの奮闘により、金蔵の研究の正しさが一つ実証されました。
One of you was clapping his hands. The canon, who had won at great cost and had a wound on his left hand that wouldn't close, one of the applause. Only felt like mockery.
人の心はあらゆる可能性を秘める。いやはやこれだから人間は恐ろしい。あっぱれであるぞカノン。そなたは勝利した。見事だ。
大丈夫？カノン君。
Jenna ran up to him and wrapped a handkerchief around his left hand, which was still spraying blood.
見事であるぞカノン。実に見事である。わらわも少しは番狂わせを期待した。それを裏切らぬとは、そなたは誠に素晴らしき家具であるぞ。見直した。正直見直したぞ。
約束を忘れてはいないだろうな、ベアトリーチ
ェ。もちろん忘れてはおらぬぞ。魔女も悪魔も非道ではある。だがしかし契約に限っては人間など及ばぬほどに高潔だ。わらわは保護にはせぬ。そなたが勝利したなら13人の生贄を逃れることができる5人を自由に決める権利を保証した。
ベアトリーチェ様、私はまだ敗れたわけでは。
Ambitious waves a pipe. Heaven and earth turns over. Just for Lucifer. So, as a horribly natural result, she fell onto the ceiling. The ceiling doesn't seem that high to people standing on the floor. However, people who fall on it upside down and head first usually don't agree.
お嬢様、さすがにやりすぎでは。
Well, to be honest, it was pretty funny.
それもそうであるな。許してやるか。
Jesus waved the pipe again. When she did, the magic that had been affecting Lucifer was released. So, as a horribly natural result, this time she fell properly back onto the floor. Oh, that's just Lucifer getting bullied.
ベアトリーチェ様、お許しを。
何を怯えておるか。わらはもはや許したぞ。さてカノン、続けようではないか。
何をだ、まさか彼女にとどめを刺せとでも言うつもりなのか。
ああ、違う違う。まだ終わっちゃいないだろうが。
何をだ、はぐらかすな。
わらわは確かにそなたと約束したぞ。わらわの家具煉獄の七杭を打ち破ったならとな。
Wait, so he has to defeat 6 more?
さあさあおいでなさい、煉獄の七杭。
Well, damn it.
不甲斐なき長女の6人の妹たち。
Yeah, splinters through laughter, and as a golden splash scattered about, the remaining 6 sisters of Purgatory showed themselves. All the 7 sisters of Purgatory were here, as the Gunner was able to defeat only one by sacrificing his left arm, meaning he will never be able to sacrifice, or he doesn't have enough body to sacrifice, I would guess. By now Gunner regretted his thoughtlessness in accepting the witch's challenge. He had been foolish to assume that the game against the witch would be on an even footing. It would be even more ironic if Satan was the one to finish Ganon.
お姉様、どうして 床に這いつくばってるの？
お前たちだからお姉様はダメなのよ。長女を偉そうに名乗るくせに上っ面だけなのよ。まったくルシファーお姉様一人の集体が私たちへの評価を下げるのよ。恥を知りなさいな、この未熟者が。
すごいすごいでもいい気にならないことよ。ルシファーお姉様なんて威張ってるだけで姉妹の中じゃ大したことないんだから。
だからルシファー姉は何もしなくていいといつも言っている。お姉様は威張ってだけいればいい。荒事はすべて優秀な私たちで片付けるのだから。
I love how Lucifer at least tried to keep it a secret, but obviously all the other sisters just know and laugh about it and just pretend that they don't know.
お姉様どうする？私たちはお姉様のプライドを尊重してそのボロボロの体で再び挑むのを期待して手出しをしないつもりなんだけれど。でもカノン君は強いわよね。今のお姉様じゃもうどうあがいても勝ち目はないわよね。お前たち
やれやれ、いつも賑やかな姉妹たちであるな。今は仲違いをしている場合か。そなたらは7人揃ってこその煉獄の7姉妹であろうが、仲良くしてわらわの仕事を遂行せよ。迅速にね。
ねえルシファーお姉様、私たち妹の力が借りたいなら言ってよ。お姉様の口から助けを求める言葉が聞きたいの。私をこれ以上苦労する気か。愚かでひ弱で見苦しくて情けないこの長女のルシファーをどうか妹の皆様お助けくださいって。
I love just out of all the people, humans and demons alike, Lucifer is just the biggest loser at this point.
ねえ聞かせてよ。それを聞かせてくれたら助けてあげる。それでいいわよねみんな。お前たちおのれ。
Seven sisters of Purgatory and mostly closed in on the worthless sister, abusing her. Even Kano had been fighting for his life until a second ago. Couldn't bear to look at it.
私がそのようなことを口にできるものか。
早くせよ。どうせお前一人では拉致が開かぬわ。早く7姉妹にてカノンを撃て。
そら、どうしましたか、ルシフは。お嬢様の命令ですよ。
ひどい。
After grinding her teeth over and over after hearing her sister's curses, Lucifer trembles all over and answered her sister's request.
愚かでひ弱で見苦しくて情けない情けない本当か。
The girl known as Pride was finally unable to endure the words she was saying and broke down crying. However, the 6 younger sisters kept giggling cold-heartedly.
Mada 言い切ってない。
もう十分だろう。さあ姉妹たち、我らの力を見せてやろう。
私は全部聞かなきゃ満足しないわよ。ほらほらお姉様、続けてよ。もう十分よ。さあ、この屈辱は姉妹全員の屈辱。生かして返しはしないわよ。さて、哀れな家具をどのように遊んでやろうかしら。素敵な提案はある？
ベルゼは仲良く7人でカノン君を分けっこしたらいいと思います。
良い提案だな。
Question for you all in the comments. Who's your favorite sister of these 7?
それでなら姉妹でみんな仲良しだ。
なら私、頭部ね。手足はあんたらにあげるわ。やだやだ、ダメ。私が頭なの。そんな約束意味があるわけないでしょ。早い者勝ちに決まってるわ。
And before they will all strike Canon's right hand, and Canon will survive either way, just because they can't agree on things.
どんな殺され方がいいかカノン君の提案があったら教えてね。7姉妹でとびっきりの殺し方をしてあげる。
くそ。ここまで恥をかかせたんだもの。八つ咲きでも足りない。百咲きにしてくれる。行くよお前たち。
はい、お姉様。
7 of them burst at once. They had no intention of playing or boasting. This time, they would genuinely follow the master's order. Take Canon down swiftly. The 7 sisters jumped around the room faster than the eye could see, explaining how they could best kill Canon. They tortured Canon with their cruel giggles, sometimes making a close pass at him. They kept scraping his arms, shoulders and cheeks. Oh, is this some kind of death by 1,000 cuts? Gradually carving red letters into his body. At that moment, Shannon dashed up behind him, holding onto him so that she blocked away to his body at least a little. At the same time, a red cylinder wrapped around the two of them, like a beam of light sent from heaven. That cylinder repelled the evil ones who tormented Canon.
何？ あんたは関係ないでしょ。
きっとこれはあれよ。私たちと一緒に遊びたいのよ。
いっただき。ベアトリーチェ様、シャノンを私たちの獲物にしても？
ああ、構わんぞ、好きにしろ。お前たちの悪食にはカノン一人では足らなかろうしな。
ありがたき幸せ。さあ、シャシャリ出てきたことを後悔させてやろう。
どっちがどっちかわからないくらいの肉片にして、混ぜて混ぜてミンチにしてハンバーグにしてあげる。
バカね。それよりあの結界を破る方が先でしょうが。食い意地より先に仕事しなさい。
はい、お姉さん。
As a horribly natural first action, the seven sisters began to destroy the barrier Shannon had created. Shannon's barrier certainly was strong, was powerful enough to impress even Beatrice. With its strength, real furniture would turn to dust just by touching it. And it was firm like a tree with deep roots. But no matter how big a tree gets, it will eventually surrender to a saw or a hatchet. For the seven sisters, chopping down Shannon's barrier would be annoying, but not impossible. A sound like beetles jumping about grew even fiercer and filled the room. The red barrier began to be cut up and eroded away as though with a hatchet, a saw, no, a chainsaw by now.
愚かな。君の結界ではその子たちを防ぎきれないことは知っていたでしょうに。なぜ？
見過ごせないからです。
A Shannon-covered cannon, who was already at his limits, fell on the floor. She spoke back resolutely.
シャシャリでなければ眠るような死を与えてやったのに。なぜわざわざ七姉妹の前に身をさらすのか。死は同じではないぞ。苛烈な死は死してなお苛むぞ。
どうぞお好きなように。あなたがしたいことを好きにするように、私もしたいことを好きにしたまでです。
Well said.
どうにもそなたはこのところ面白みに欠けるな。恋というやつは達するかどうかのあたりが一番面白い。達してしまった後の女はさながら産卵を終えた鮭のごとしか。そなたにはもう飽きた。
ありがとう。魔女から聞ける言葉で最も嬉しい言葉です。
ならせめて最後にわらは思いっきり喜ばせる死に方をしてみせろよ。七姉妹よ、聞こえたな。シャノンの殺し方、お前たちの残虐の限りを見せてみよ。
シャノン、
申し訳ございません。やはり私には源氏様の高みには至れませんでした。
姉さんはバカだ。僕なんか放っておけば姉さんまでひどい目に遭うことは。
But at least, in this way, Shannon goes out on her own terms, defying Beatrice and Beatrice's furniture until the very end.
ううん、いいの。ジョージ様に指輪をもらって 女として生きられた。あなたをかばって姉として生きられた。私の生はすべてこれで未練なく全うした。
イライラするぜ。その達観が本当にイラつくぜ。だから家具なんだよ。お前からは人間の匂いがしねえんだよ。わらわを見ろよ。わらわこそ人間だろうが。家具のくせにわらわよりも完成されたかのような、達観したかのようなことを言うんじゃねえ。
醜い。その未練があなたの正体なの。
Shannon might be onto something here.
未練じゃねえ。それが生きるってもんだ。指輪もらったから死んでもいいとか。理解できねえ。さっぱりがっかり愕然呆然、全然ダメだぜ。
お嬢様、少し品がないかと。
Just a tad? You don't say.
うるさいわ家具が。
And this marks the second time that Beatrice just loses her shit. And I enjoy every second of it.
シャノン、楽に死なせてもらえると思うなよ。舌を噛むなら今のうちだ。
哀れね。もしも私の目にあなたのその姿が映ってそれが見えるなら、己が醜さにおののくといい。
安心しろよ。てめえはそれよりさらにめちゃくちゃぐちゃぐちゃに生きながら醜く潰してやるからよ。
At that time, Genji softly entered the red barrier. Perhaps the barrier didn't block those without ill intent. Then Genji gently held her from behind and covered her eyes with his right hand.
源氏様、
もう十分だ。先に休みなさい。
はい、ありがとうございます、源氏様。
After that, Genji softly pressed his left hand near her collarbone. As he did, emanating from this area, a crimson stain gently spread out. A dagger? Maybe? When Genji removed his hand, bright red flesh blood oozed out of there. It only happened for the first instant, and it was shaped like a crimson rose. When he removed his right hand, covering her face, there was a peaceful expression there, as though she was sleeping. Oh, he denied Beatrice and Beatrice's furniture their fun. Then she fell softly, silently, and slept. Her soul had already been sent to her world, but the malicious witch and her furniture could not reach her, no matter how evilly they tortured her. This scene left Beatrice and the seven sisters stunned. Only one of them wore a mysterious smile. Then Genji leaned over the cannon and was crouching on the floor.
よく頑張った。お前ももう休むといい。
I've said this so many times and I will keep saying it, but this OST is just masterful.
はい、 ありがとうございます、ケンジ様。
Just as he had done with Shannon, he softly covered Cannon's eyes with his hand, and gently pressed the area around Cannon's collarbone with his other hand. And when his hand was removed with the lightness of a feather, there was a crimson rose there. So at first I thought it was some kind of dagger, and he would just pierce some artery, but maybe there's something more to it. Maybe not. This rose shape quickly turned into the stain of blood that was pouring out.
何よそれ。
つまらぬやつ。生命の風船は針にてつき、威勢よく割るから面白いのだろうが。
見事です、源氏。それでこそ家具です。
ありがとうございます。それではベアトリーチェ様、ロノウェ様、これをもって私の最後のお務めとし、おいとまをさせていただきます。
わらわの楽しみを勝手に奪いおって、この二人をギッタギタのぐっちゃぐちゃにしたかった分、そなたがそれを変わるのであろうな。
Beatrice faced him with an unsatisfied expression, but Runaway spoke quietly to Genji with a soothing smile.
ご苦労でした。あなたは私の最高のしもべです。これまでの労をねぎらうに値する安らかな眠りを、あなたへの最後の褒美として取らせましょう。
Oh, Runaway goes over Beatrice's head with this.
おい、勝手な真似を。
When Runaway snapped his fingers, Genji slumped to the floor like a puppet with his strings cut. Suddenly and yet gently, he crumpled, falling into a sleep that no age could call him back from. It was as filled with kindness as the sleep he had given Shannon and Kanon. Oh, I'm really enjoying this. This is one surprise after the other.
なんだよ、ロノウェイ。拍子抜けでつまらぬぞ。
お嬢様は偉大なる大魔女ではございませんか。この程度気に留めるほどにもございませんよ。シャノンごときの挑発で頭に血を上らせるなどらしくもない。
Well, that wasn't the first time. Time to sulk. What was it that had Beatrice so irritated? Was she still unable to remove the thorn of Shannon's words? Runaway laughed slightly, as though lamenting the complexity of humanity in a woman's heart, and ordered the 7 sisters to go. After all, there are still 2 sacrifices left for the first twilight. So, is Runaway the one that actually uses? Or maybe some other entity that we haven't seen yet? 7 sisters disappeared in ecstasy,